Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be trying out the new e.l.f. brow lift. This right here is an eyebrow gel that just came out from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and we are going to be comparing it with my favorite, which is this right here. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. These seem like the same product, but they are vastly different as far as price is concerned, and so I want to compare them and see how they perform in comparison to each other and see if we have a drugstore dupe for my favorite brow gel ever, which is the Brow Freeze. I am super excited to get into it, so if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let's get started. You are getting me today with absolutely zero things on my face, because the first thing I do when I'm going to do my makeup is do the brow gel. I do it before I even moisturize, because I sometimes find that if my skin is hydrated near the eyebrow area, then the gel doesn't work as good as if it isn't. So of course I am going to apply them both at the same time, one in each brow, and we will compare side by side how they perform. The e.l.f. Brow Lift is only $6, while the ABH Brow Freeze retails for $23. And then I also bought the spoolie that came with the brow lift from e.l.f., but I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using it, because I was comparing it to my spoolie from ABH, and this one has like harder, more dense bristles than the e.l.f. one, and I think that the bristles are important, so I might end up just cleaning it in between and using the ABH one for both. I just find that I have very stubborn eyebrow hair, so the harder bristles on the spoolie help me to comb the brows better, basically. So let's see. Here's what the new brow lift from e.l.f. looks like. It comes in this clear jar. It looks like it's empty. And then you can kind of see the gel in there. It's got like a little bit of texture to it, which the Anastasia one doesn't. Here's the inside, so you can see a little bit of a texture in there, which is different from the Anastasia one, because mine is very used, but when this one is brand new, it looks fully clear. It looks like it's empty. So here is them side by side. I'm going to start by just combing my brows with nothing on my brush. Just kind of combing the hairs up a little bit, shaping them ever so slightly. And again, I still don't have anything on my brush at all. And I think I want to start with the brow lift from e.l.f. I'm just going to grab some on my spoolie. I think I might have grabbed too much. Alright, so I have some on my spoolie right there, and I'm just going to comb it through this eyebrow. And I am using the e.l.f. brush. I wanted to try it and see if it would work. It seems like it's doing an okay job. Okay, so here's how it lifted my brow hairs. I'm going to comb them to the side. Now you first want to stand them up like if you're the Grinch. This is what my friend Lydia told me the other day when I was helping her do hers. So first comb them up like if you're the Grinch, and then what I like to do is just comb in through the side a little bit on the top of the brows, and I feel like that gives me a more natural type of a shape. So they still look fluffy and they still look lifted, but they are no longer spiky. So now with the spatula side of the brush, I'm just going to press them down a little bit. Here we go. So this is the e.l.f. side right here. No complaints so far. That looks pretty good. And we are going to do a wear test throughout the day today and just see how it compares, if it falls throughout the day, etc. In comparison to my brow freeze from Anastasia, which I've used for months and months now, and on me it lasts all day. So this is the Anastasia side. I am using the Anastasia spoolie, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to comb up my brow hairs with my spoolie, and then comb them to the side, just like this. And it's okay that they're looking completely different right now, because my eyebrows are third cousins. Like, they're not even like sisters, you know? So we are going to make them look as even as we can, which is what I usually do. But as far as like the performance of the brow lift so far, I feel like when I use my brow freeze from Anastasia on this side, it looks exactly like that. I'm going to give it a minute to dry, and I'll like touch them to see if I can feel some differences, and I'll let you know. So let me be right back after 2 minutes. Okay, around 2 minutes passed. What I did in the meantime was I applied my moisturizer and eye cream, which is why I might look a little bit glowy right now than 2 minutes ago. And I'm just going to like touch the eyebrows and tell you like what differences I note. This one's definitely taking a little bit longer to dry. It still feels a little bit wet and tacky. I'm not sure if it's going to fully dry or not. This one to me feels a little drier already and like it's ready for me to go on with my eyebrow pencil. Yeah, this one's just a little tacky, but as far as how everything is looking, I don't feel like anything has fallen, which is definitely a good sign. So let me just go on to my next step. I really wish I had my Charlotte Tilbury eyebrow pencil right now, because that is my favorite one to use on top of a gel, but I'm currently out of it. I did order it already from Sephora, so I'm just waiting for it to arrive. So in the meantime, I'm going to use this one from Kosas. This pencil is good. It has to be really special to perform well over a brow gel. So this one is good. It performs nicely, but it's just not special. It's not as pigmented, I guess. But anyways, it is going to work for what I want it to work, and I mainly just kind of underline my eyebrows with a pencil, and this one will work for that. Okay, so I'm just underlining the brows. I have a little gap right here in this one, so I just fill it in with the pencil a bit and extend the brow a little bit, sort of like this. Let's do it on the e.l.f. side now and see if it's the exact same, which is what I'm hoping for. So far, so good. Extending the eyebrow here. It's just a little filling, nothing much. Okay, I have a lot of hairs that I need to clean up underneath this eyebrow and some underneath this one, so I will clean that up a little bit because it will bother me otherwise. And I'll be right back, but I'm done doing the underlining with the pencil. Okay, this is what it looks like right here. So far, so good. I am going to pluck my little brow hairs, and I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Okay, I cleaned up all the little brow hairs I had underneath this eyebrow, and that is literally all I've done. They both do feel fully dry right now. This one's still a little tackier right here on the e.l.f. side, but so far the gels are performing really nicely. Now, I am going to do something that I do usually do with my brow freeze as well, and that is sometimes after the first kind of like layer of it dried a little bit, I do go back with like a teeny tiny bit more, and I just retouch it a little bit just in case anything fell, just in case anything isn't secure enough per se. So I'm going to do that with both. And again, I'm going to press it down a bit. There we go. Switching to the brow freeze, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Barely any, just in case, you know? And once again, pressing it down. My next step is usually concealer, so that is exactly what we are going to do. I'm going to just put a bit of concealer right here on the back of my hand. This one is from Pure. And I'm going to use a flat synthetic brush to clean underneath my eyebrows. So I'm just going to underline the brow with it very carefully. Then I drag it down a bit to color correct and highlight underneath my eyebrow. Okay, I lowered the light a bit because I was getting too close to the camera and it was looking too bright. But I'm just underlining the brow with my flat brush, just like this, and I'm doing the bottom only first. Alright, so of course we are doing the exact same thing on the e.l.f. side, right there, and blending it down a bit. Okay, so the highlighting on both of my brows look similar, and with whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to just I'm going to do the top. I don't always do this. I sometimes will fill it in with the pen first and then do this, but I'm just going to do it now. And see how this just gives me the shape I want on my eyebrow? And then once you fill it in, it looks much, much better. So same thing over here. I haven't reloaded my brush with concealer, just with whatever's left. And then with a much more dense concealer brush, I blend this as soon as possible. I don't want it to sit on my skin for too long because I want it to look blended into my foundation that I'm going to put on later on. But it does really help me define my eyebrows. I'm going to blend underneath as well with my dense concealer brush. And then with my favorite eyebrow pen, which is the NYX eyebrow pen, I'm going to fill in all of those gaps that you see right there. So I really do not ever use the pen on like the first half of my eyebrow because my eyebrows are so dense right here. I just need to use it on this back side where I have some gaps. So with the tip of the pen, very, very lightly, I draw little hair-like strokes all throughout the back end of my eyebrow. And I already shaped the eyebrow with the concealer, so I know exactly where I can and I cannot fill, you know? It's a really nice guide for me to do this because now I know exactly where I'm supposed to fill with my brow pen. And I know it's a lot of steps, but this is just what works best for me in my very stubborn brows. Okay, so just like this brow is fully filled. What do you guys think? By the way, I'm very impressed with the e.l.f. brow gel so far. I don't want to draw any conclusions too quickly, but so far, and we're like 20 minutes into filming this video or so, it is performing exactly the same as my brow freeze does, which is incredible, especially because $6 versus $23. Okay, so I'm filling in this eyebrow with the pen, just like I did the other one. Alrighty, and here are the brows fully done. This right here is the brow freeze from Anastasia, holding my brow hairs up. And on this side, we have the brow lift from e.l.f., which is only $6, holding my eyebrows up. Like I said, I have very, very stubborn eyebrows, so the fact that this $6 item is working on me blows my mind, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and so I'll see you in like an hour or two, and I'll check in and tell you how things are wearing. Let me, you know, they pretty much feel the same now. So see you in a couple of hours. We will do a check-in. We will see how the brow lift is performing so far. I'm very impressed. I'll see you guys later. Okay, it is now almost 4 o'clock. I started with the brows around noon, and since I finished what you just saw, I just filmed a different video. So it's been probably 3.5 hours or so since I first did the eyebrows, and I wanted to show you kind of, you know, 3 hours later what they look like and whether anything has fallen. I'm lowering the light so I can show you up close. This is my brow freeze brow, which I knew wasn't going to have any problems because the brow freeze is what I've been using for like 11 months now, and I absolutely love it. And this is the $6 brow lift from e.l.f. right here. And so far it looks exactly the same as it looked when I first put it on, which again is very impressive because my eyebrows got fluffy right away. I didn't have any trouble lifting them, and it's been like that ever since. So of course I want to wear this for the remainder of the day. I will do at least one more update, if not two. So far I am extremely impressed, and I think that we totally have found a dupe that works amazingly for my brow freeze. So I'll check in with you guys later. It's been several hours. It is 7:40-ish at night right now, and I am back to report that absolutely nothing has changed. My eyebrows both still look very, very fluffy, and I honestly don't see them, you know, after this long, I don't see that changing. I think this is simply just going to last until I wash my face off which makes me really happy because the fact that we found a $6 dupe for this $23 Anastasia product is incredible. I literally do not see any differences besides the fact that this one took a little while longer to dry down when I first applied it and it wasn't fully clear in the container. Like, besides that, they are exactly the same, and so far they have performed exactly the same, which is incredible because only $6. Like, that is so amazing. I will of course have this product linked down below. I'll leave a link to like Target, Ulta, and the e.l.f. Cosmetics website so you can buy it wherever you would like, but I'm so impressed. If you guys liked this video, I don't think I'm going to do another checking because I honestly want to wash my face and shower. And I believe, because like nothing has changed for the past 7 hours, so I'm pretty sure that nothing is going to change still. It is absolutely approved. I love it. I am so glad that we found a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz that is so affordable and that it performs exactly the same. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.